Welcome to Flash University. This time we're going to take a look at how to troubleshoot a beacon communication failure on a Vanguard 370 system. The beacon COMM FAIL alarm indicates that the LED flash head is not communicating to its connected controller. The issue could be related to power, programming, bad wiring connections, or a potential board issue. Verify the alarm by checking the status on the display screen. You should also see the day, night, and COMM alarm LEDs fully illuminated. Verify input voltage is at the correct ranges. If your readings are incorrect, check the voltage supply from the source. Also verify the internal breaker is not tripped. If the fuse block is present, drop the assembly down, locate the side flap, and open the flap so the fuse can be tested or replaced. After input voltage has been verified or corrected, check to see if the PLC status LED is flashing red. If the PLC LED is not flashing, replace the PCB1 display board. If the LED is flashing, proceed to the binding procedure. The binding process simplifies installations by allowing each controller to find its external components on the tower. On this system, the binding process replaces the need for configuration jumpers and dip switches. LED system communication is a two-way path where the tower components and the system controller share information through the same cable that feeds DC voltage to the tower lights. To begin, press the Enter button one time. Scroll down to Local Tower Config and press Enter. Scroll down to Bind Tower and press Enter. Now this process must be completed on each controller on site. Only turn on one unit at a time. Before proceeding, ensure each additional controller's output voltage is below 5 volts DC. Once you initiate the process, wait until all tower components have been discovered. The controller is looking for a return and communication from the communication boards on the tower. This could take up to 30 seconds to complete. Once the components are found, press Enter on Accept to complete the process. This image shows a system that has been bound with a flash head and marker tier. Make sure you repeat this process on each controller one at a time. If the binding process does not complete properly, unbind the tower and run through this process again. Proceed to the next step if you are still unable to bind the system, as there may be an output voltage issue. However, if the status indicates OK, then the communication issue has been restored and the system should be operating correctly. If the status shows a low DC notification, then the controller is not providing enough voltage to operate the tower lights and PLC circuits. Check the blue power LED, as this is a voltage indicator to let you know that the system is operating with full output voltage. Once incoming power is removed, the LED should turn off in about 5 to 10 seconds to indicate a full power discharge. However, you should never solely rely on the lamp for voltage testing. Use a voltmeter before servicing the equipment. With power turned off, check these 4 points for proper wire termination. Turn the system on and check for approximately 58 volts DC on TB2. If the output voltage is not in the correct range, power the system off. Wait for the power to discharge and remove the red and black wires on TB2. Turn the controller back on and retest for 58 volts DC. If the voltage has returned to normal, suspect damage on the tower, including but not limited to a short on the LED flash head cable or poor wiring terminations in the flash head or marker junction box. If the voltage did not return, power the controller back off and remove P3 from the surge board. Turn the controller on and test for 58 volts DC on pins 1 and 4 of P3. If the voltage is still not present, replace the power supply inside the controller. If the voltage did return, replace the PCB2 surge board. Finally, check the PLC percentage. This will illustrate how well or how fast the controller, LED flash head, and marker junction box are communicating. This will help us determine if there are any issues with the core board inside the flash head, or if the flash head is located near a high RF source that could cause intermittent communication failures. Scroll down to Factory Diagnostics and press Enter. If prompted for a password, use the buttons to input the following password: up down, up down, up up. If the percentage shown is below 40 to 50%, contact technical support to run through additional testing. However, after completing these steps, the system should be operating correctly. If you still have alarms, reboot all equipment and recheck the alarm status. Contact technical support for any additional issues.